Fucking shit. Whatever.
Oh, we're still okay.
Oh,
right.
should we do it
no,
again?
No, it's fine. It's going. Whatever.
Oh.
We dropped the phone. Anyways, so Jose, Eric,
brothers
and
brews,
right?
bros and brews,
Okay. We're doing another review. This one on Stone Old Guardian Oaked limited release. It's basically a barley wine, and I love barley wines. Okay, it's a barley wine, but with the smoked oaked flavor to it. I've had their regular barley wines, really strong, really good. I like them a lot, and I've had their Arrogant Bastard oaked, which is really good too. So
oh no, this is the double.
Well, it's double bastard. Oh, that's right, it's double bastard. But anyway, we had the oaked one.
Yeah.
Over there at the Cove.
The Cove,
which is really good. Liked it a lot. Really smoky. So we're gonna try this one out. Let's see. So this is should be quite a bit stronger than most of the other beers. It's 11.8. I'm sorry, 11.4, I think.
Or 3.
Or 3, whatever. Is that about right? It's really hard to tell.
No.
No?
It's because you went straight down the middle on this cup.
Let's let that head fizzle out a little bit. But now Stone is pretty much a almost a staple if you're into craft brews. Is that about right?
I think that's perfect, actually.
Perfect, yeah. Stone, and it's funny because some people ask me when I go to a party and I go with this beer all by myself and I have a crappy 6-pack for everyone else. People are like, "What are you drinking?" And I'm like, "Oh, you won't like this." Because normally it's an Arrogant Bastard or something like that. And I'm like, "You won't like it, trust me." And they'll taste it and they don't like it, But Stone and certain breweries, I would say, are more like staples. Kind of like Stone Green Flash is good. Rogue is good. There are certain beers that you just know offhand that pretty much almost every person that drinks microbrews and just craft brews, they know. And this is definitely one of the ones that you should really try. Their barley wines are great. I love barley wines. They're really strong, really pungent. They fucking kick you in the face, basically. That's really oaky.
Wow.
That's really oaky.
This is really good.
It tastes just like a barley wine, their own barley wine, but it's oaky. It's really good. It's what I was expecting. It was nice.
It's a little sweet too.
A little bit, yeah. It's not too bad. It's really malty. This is pretty much a malt liquor beer maybe. I don't know. There's a bunch of literature on the back. Check out that small font. You can read that if you. I'll probably read that later, but that's a lot of literature to read. So here's the thing: if people who want to age this, you can keep it, in your wine fridge or something, 55 Fahrenheit or 13 degrees Celsius or below. If you want to keep this at cellar temperature, if you want to age this, that's where you want to age it from. But I really like Stone. They have a lot of great beers.
They do.
Which
is why they're so successful.
Exactly. Green Flash is great. They have a lot of great beers too.
Their IPA
Rogue,
is fucking bomb.
It is. Their IPAs are great.
I think I had their.
They have like 2 or 3 different kinds of IPAs.
Yeah, I think I had their IPA.
They're all good. They're all good.
Cask style, which is like still fermenting or whatever.
Like
room temperature.
It conditions in the.
And actually, I had it at Stone, and it was really good.
There's like I said, Ballast Point. I like personally me. I know Eric doesn't like their logo with the whole fish.
I like them. I just don't like.
But yeah, but Ballast Point, great beers. I love their beers. Rogue, another great beers. Lost Coast. They have great beers too. I would say the only one that I'm kind of iffy about is the Great White, just because it's kind of sweeter, sweeter side.
I
But
haven't had
there's
Great White in a long time.
but there's a lot of great beers out there. There really is. We were just talking about some not too long ago.
Moylan or whatever it's called.
Moylan's.
But that's another company where I don't like their label is just not very attractive.
Celtic or something.
Yeah, and it just I don't know. I've just for some reason it just puts me off their label, and I don't get it.
Dogfish. Dogfish has
is
great
the
beers.
shit.
They have great beers.
Yeah. Their Egyptian one was good.
Yeah. We've had
I still think about that one.
there's quite a few. I like Avery. Avery beers are really good. I like their barley wine. Their Hog Heaven barley wine is really good. I like that one a lot. So what do you think? Anyway,
really
we need to talk about this.
Oh,
So what do you think? Is it? This pretty much, at least to me, tastes very much like their normal standard barley wine, except for the fact that it tastes kind of oaky.
Yeah, it has
Very
it
oaky,
has. Well, I think it's not too oaky. It's not like you don't get. It's not too burnt or whatever. Almost like barbecue, you want a little bit, but you don't want to be tasting charcoal.
Well, that's true, because one of the things that our cousin mentioned to us was that they tasted, I guess, a smoked porter, and they didn't like it because it was too smoky. That smoky flavor in your mouth, that charcoaly thing, it was too much for them. Now, personally, I like that. I like the Stone smoked porter. That's probably one of my favorites because it's super smoky, and I like that. But it's not for everyone, obviously. But I like this just because it's pretty oaky. I like it. It's a little bit of a twist. It's not too far from their normal barley wine, but it's really good. It's
sweet, bitter, has the oak hint in it of obviously.
It's sweet in the middle, and then it's really bitter, which I like.
It's really good.
I like this a lot. It's not too it's not cloudy or anything. Yeah, you could definitely taste the alcohol, but check this out. So it's pretty see-through. It's not cloudy. There's no yeast or anything like that. This is not bottle conditioned, which is I think where they ferment in the bottle. I don't know. Some people like that. I've had that before. I like well, I don't think Sierra Nevada Pale Ale is bottle conditioned, but I know that it is unfiltered, so it still has a yeast inside the bottle. But not this one. But
this is really good.
It's really good. I like this. Really strong beer. 11.4.
I kind of tend to steer away from barley wines just because Lucky Baldwin's, when I used to go there regularly, they said that barley wine is they call it their throw up fest or vomit fest or something like that, which is true. It's just
if that's all you drink.
Yeah,
yes.
Yeah. They have a barley wine festival or whatever, which really means that all the barley wines are like at a discounted rate or whatever, probably like $1 off or something. But that's why I kind of steer clear from them because it's true,
It's strong, yeah. Because put it this way, this is like this bottle is pretty much almost like 2 glasses, right? Almost. It's almost 2 glasses. Okay, so it's almost 2 glasses, and the alcohol content is almost double what a normal glass would be. So that essentially means you're drinking almost about four beers in one beer.
Yeah. No, not 4 beers in one beer.
Well, yeah, because
if you drank the whole thing.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, let's say I bought that, okay, and I'm drinking that all by myself, okay. 11.4. It holds almost 2 pints, okay. So, almost 2 pints. Not only that, but on top of that, it has double the alcohol content as a normal beer, which is around 5%.
So
you're drinking like 4 beers in one. So this is pretty much, a killer. If you drink 2 of those, it's like you're drinking 8 beers, 8 normal, 5% beers. And for some people, they can't handle that. They don't realize that. I realize it. So when I drink barley wines, it's usually just, 1 or 2 here at the house.
Lacing. It just lingers.
Seriously, right? Look at that. You can tell where I drank from here to here to here, and I'm here now. Damn.
It's very good. I'll give it a 9 because the barley wine that I remember most that sticks in my head is a Golden Monkey made by, I want to say Avery. It has the triangle in the eye, like Illuminati shit or whatever.
Yeah, I think that is Avery. Yeah, I think that is Avery.
That one, I remember it was just, actually it wasn't that high. It must have been like 9 or 10%, but it was just really good, really smooth. And this, like you taste it and you're like, oh yeah, it's a fucking barley wine. You taste the alcohol.
It's bitter. It's bitter.
So I'll give it a 9.
This to me is a 9/10. I love this one just because it's so strong. This is not a kid's beer. This is a strong beer. Definitely a strong beer. This is one that you don't want to start off with. If like you're just starting into drinking, craft beers, you don't want to use this one because it's gonna overwhelm you. Like
you're not gonna get it, and it might even put you off on.
And that's what happens with some people. They drink beers that are too strong, way past their
And I feel like if you can't appreciate as a good standard the Sierra Nevada Pale Ale, if you can't appreciate that, then you probably shouldn't go past that. Once you can say that, like, yes, that's a good beer, Sierra Nevada, then you can step towards something stronger.
Yeah, because that's just a pale ale. That's not even like a barley wine.
It's good. That's really my favorite beer.
So we're gonna do a real quick review on some growlers that we have. This is a growler from Dale Brothers. Okay. Dale Brothers, they're located in Upland. They have really good beer. They're a freeway IPA. I personally like, and they have
the Pomona Valley Queen or
Pomona,
whatever,
Pomona
which
Queen.
they sell at Piano in the 22 ounce, I believe. I've been there twice.
Okay.
And it's I think it's like $7 at the bar or something. It's really for being at a bar in that size. It's good.
That's
price.
not bad actually. But Dale Brothers, I like their beer a lot. They're really good. The Pomona is probably one of my favorite, and I believe that's a lager.
Yeah,
I believe that's a lager.
It's very easy to drink.
It's really good. It's really mellow. You can drink that like whatever.
Wait, let me do this one. I got this one for my brother.
Yeah.
About, I would say,
Maybe what?
6 years ago.
Maybe.
I got this at A&J, which is on the corner, I believe, of San Bernardino and Barranca.
I think it's
Barranca, for at that time, which was like $60. That was a long time ago, so it's
that was a long time ago. Yeah,
it might be like $70-$80 now, actually. But yeah, and I think I had a cup, and other than that, you finished the whole thing.
I finished the whole thing. Yeah, and you know what's funny is that like this is like, this Double Bastard it's a pretty strong beer. It's 10%, at least from what it says here. But sometimes they vary. Sometimes it's more, sometimes it's less.
And they will refill this at Stone when it's in season or whatever.
And I finished this
for
thing
I think half the price, which is good. Yeah. $30 to fill that shit up.
It came with the little lock, little chain, which I've kept. And put it this way, I've had it for so long. It's got little cracks on this thing, which I probably should, fix or turn away. Yeah, lube it up or something. But this was really good. With here's the thing with these kind of like growlers and this type of like big bottle, they're not meant to really be stored indefinitely. Here's the other one that I got. This one I got from Stone. Our brother lives like just like a couple miles from Stone Brewery, so
Oh, like 2 miles.
yeah. So it's just it's really awesome. So this is why we got these ones. But this one is what is this? How many liters is this? 2 liters. 2 liters, and I think the big one is 3 liters. The big tall one. Okay, but these ones I never knew this, but you need a drink within a few days, within a week, basically. Okay. The reason why is because even though it's got a rubber seal and everything, the air still escapes or goes in or whatever, and it ruins the beer basically. Because beer coming into contact with light or air gets shitty after time. So, little fact for you guys, okay, who are gonna buy growlers, you cannot store them forever. They do go bad eventually. Okay, which is why some guys don't like growlers, and they get just regular bottles, or cans or whatever. But I like them because these are pretty much like a personal batch, you know, that you want to just have every now and then. And I do have them. I'll probably get more eventually once we start. There's a couple of growlers that I don't have that I want. The brewery in Fullerton has some bootleggers. I want a growler for
Where
me,
are they
but
located?
they're in Fullerton too. There's a couple of them nearby. There's some in
There's Hangar 24.
Hangar.
Or
There's
some shit like that.
Redlands. There's a place in Redlands, Bayhawk, which is a good beer too.
There's all of San Diego, which is Green Flash.
There's tons in San Diego. There's just too many. But there's a lot of eventually there'll probably be some bunch of growlers that we'll be reviewing at some point. But yeah, if you have growlers or if you're thinking about getting growlers, definitely get them. I personally like them a lot, especially if you're drinking by yourself because you have it there. I mean, you can share, but I'm just saying, if you're drinking by yourself, it's nice to know you have this big jug full of fucking beer that's just for you. It kind of makes you feel like nice and like, oh, that's all mine. But definitely, yeah. If you have a chance to get a growler, do it. But you got to drink it within like that same week, basically,
Which is a good excuse.
yeah, exactly. It's like, yeah, I got to clean this out, and the only thing is that it kind of sucks that you got to clean this thing because. You can rinse super hot water in this, but you still gotta clean the sides, and it's like, gotta get a brush that can, contours sort of this, but whatever. I'm just saying because if you're like,
Anal about it.
yeah, like me, you gotta clean the sides of the wall. But if you're not, just rinse that shit out, whatever. That'll be it. But yeah, so this is it. This will be, I guess, our last review, unless we decide to go to another liquor store and get something else.
Yeah.
But we'll see. I think I got that one. This one here. Sorry. Freeway Liquor. So Freeway Liquor
In West Covina.
in West Covina, right off of Vincent.
The 10 Freeway
10 Freeway and
Vincent.
Vincent, and there you go. Yeah. But
I don't know how much it costs though.
I don't remember how much it costs, but no, I can't. They're sometimes they're on the pricey side, but they have a great selection, and they do kegs.
Yeah.
They can get kegs for almost
sometimes
everything.
it's better to go there and than to spend the extra 2-3 miles that we travel, 2-3 miles back, which is 6 miles. You know what I mean? That's like
to go to the nearest Bevmo, which is like kind of far.
yeah.
So
technically, maybe you're probably saving with the gas that you go over there, probably like $1 or $2.
yeah. So I mean, it just sort of depends. You guys, if you guys want to analyze it like that, you can. But I mean, personally, to me, it's like I'd rather go to the nearest. I'd rather support a local place. If they're gonna offer me pretty much the same price as anywhere else, and save me the trip of having to go like 3 miles that way when I can just go 1 mile this way and pay a couple bucks more, and
Probably like
have
a
it be
buck or
done.
two.
Yeah, and it's not really not even that much, So yeah. So in case anyone was wondering why we were filming behind this thing, which is a little different, this is my truck. Okay, it's a 1962 Dodge D100.
Might as well give it a quick little tour.
Okay.
Turn it the other way so it faces. You know what I mean? Let me see.
I
Can you do that?
don't know.
Where's
During the thing? No, well, you
no,
know
I
what?
don't
Okay.
think you could. Well, you have
Anyways,
to just have
anyways,
faces.
so here's the thing, okay? So this is my truck. Just added a couple of things. We ended up, you know, that's kind of what it looks like. It's a 1962 Dodge. I put a bike, bike rack. Took out the carpet inside. That's cool. I like it. We just did a little bit, here and there. I'll probably give a really quick review at some point. A little more detail, but right now this is pretty much what it is. It's gonna be awesome. You'll see. It'll be awesome. Okay. So we'll see you later. This is Bros and Brews signing out.
See you later.